Hey everyone, welcome back to Jesse's Life Advice channel. If you've ever found yourself putting off tasks, procrastinating, or just not getting things done, today's video is for you. We're diving into 5 proven strategies to help you overcome procrastination and boost your productivity. Let's get started. So, before we jump into the strategies, let's take a moment to really understand what procrastination is. You see, it's not just about being lazy or lacking discipline, though it can certainly feel that way sometimes, right? It's often much deeper than that. Procrastination can stem from a fear of failure, a fear of success, or even a fear of judgment. We might put things off because we're afraid we won't live up to our own expectations, or worse, the expectations of others. And then there's perfectionism, the ever-present need to have everything just right. We tell ourselves we're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions to start. But let's be real, are those perfect moments ever going to magically appear? Sometimes we just got to dive in, right? And you know what? It's also important to acknowledge that sometimes procrastination is a sign that something's off. Maybe we're lacking motivation because deep down we're not truly passionate about what we're doing. Or maybe we're just plain burnt out and need a break. The key here is to be honest with ourselves, to dig a little deeper and understand the root of our procrastination. Because once we understand the why, the how becomes a whole lot easier. So take a moment to reflect on your own experiences with procrastination. What are some of the thoughts and feelings that come up when you catch yourself putting things off? Recognizing these patterns is a huge step in the right direction. All right, now that we've got a better understanding of procrastination, let's dive into our first strategy, which is all about breaking down those big, scary tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Think about it. Have you ever looked at a huge project or a seemingly endless to-do list and felt completely overwhelmed? I know I have. It's enough to make anyone want to crawl back into bed and hide under the covers, right? But here's the thing, when we break down those big, intimidating tasks into smaller, more bite-sized chunks, they suddenly become much less daunting. Instead of focusing on the entire mountain, we can shift our attention to the first step right in front of us. For example, let's say you're trying to write a research paper. Instead of staring at a blank page and thinking, I have to write a 20-page paper, which can feel completely paralyzing, break it down into smaller steps. Start with something as simple as write one paragraph about the historical context or find 5 relevant sources for the introduction. See, doesn't that feel much more doable? And here's another tip, celebrate those small victories. Each step you complete, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. So give yourself a pat on the back, acknowledge your progress, and keep that momentum going. Remember, it's all about taking it one step at a time. Before you know it, all those small steps will add up and you'll be amazed at what you've accomplished. Chapter 3, the Pomodoro Power. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, ready for strategy number 2? Let's talk about the Pomodoro technique. This one is a game changer, my friends. It's all about working in focused bursts of time, followed by short breaks. Here's how it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes and dedicate that time to focused work. No distractions, no multitasking, just pure, undiluted focus on the task at hand. Once the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. Get up, stretch, move around, grab a drink, whatever you need to do to recharge. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 20 to 30 minutes. This might sound simple, but trust me, it's incredibly effective. Why does it work so well? Well, for one, it helps eliminate the feeling of being overwhelmed. Knowing that you only have to focus for 25 minutes can make a huge difference in your willingness to get started. Plus, those short breaks are crucial for maintaining focus and preventing burnout. It's like giving your brain a little breather so it can come back refreshed and ready to tackle the next challenge. Give the Pomodoro technique a try and see how it transforms your productivity. You might be surprised at how much you can get done when you work in focused intervals. Chapter 4, Goal Setting, the Power of Clarity and Deadlines. Let's move on to strategy number 3, which is all about setting specific goals and deadlines. This one's crucial, folks. Instead of setting vague goals like work on project X, get specific. Ask yourself, what exactly do I need to accomplish for this project? What would success look like? Once you have a clear picture, set a realistic deadline for yourself. Having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and accountability. It gives you something tangible to work towards. Now, here's a little tip that's helped me tremendously. Break down those deadlines even further. Instead of just having one big deadline for the entire project, set mini deadlines for each smaller task. This way, you're constantly moving forward and making progress. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So, get specific, set those deadlines, and watch your productivity soar. Chapter 5, Distraction Detox, Creating a Focused Environment. All right, strategy number 4 is all about eliminating distractions. Let's be real, we live in a world filled with distractions, from our phones constantly buzzing to social media notifications popping up every other second. It's no wonder we have trouble focusing. So what can we do about it? The first step is to identify your biggest distractions. Is it your phone, social media, email? Once you know what your weaknesses are, you can start to create strategies to combat them. One simple but effective strategy is to create a dedicated workspace. This could be a quiet corner in your home, a library, or even a coffee shop. The key is to find a place where you can focus without being interrupted. Another tip is to turn off notifications on your phone and computer. Put your phone on silent, or even better, put it in another room. Out of sight, out of mind, right? And when all else fails, try using website blockers or apps that limit your time on certain websites or apps. There are some fantastic tools out there that can help you stay focused and on track. Remember, a distraction-free environment is a productive environment. So take control of your surroundings and create a space where you can truly focus on the task at hand. So there you have it, 5 strategies to help you beat procrastination and get things done. Which of these strategies are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below if you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more tips on productivity and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.